Put me up in that algorithm and holla at your girl.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's star time.
Friday, July 7th, and we're talking about trending topics.
Oh,
Yes.
what?
Yes, girl.
That's unique.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That's unique. That's unique. Yes. No. Wait, wait.
Queens is in the building, y'all.
Yo, Moochie, can I get that theory, please? Let me get that theory. You know what I mean? I need that theory right now. I don't need it tomorrow. I don't need it Wednesday. I don't need it Friday. I need that theory right now.
You know, black girls don't really have to do stuff like that. What we gotta do is take naps and moisturize. And we pretty much good to go.
Right.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? I don't know what's going on with my music. Is having some type of technical issue. So we are here tonight, this evening, to talk about raising Kanan. We're gonna be doing some foreshadowing moments, making possible predictions, and just talking about certain parts of this past episode that aired this weekend, which was called Bygones. This was episode 3 of Raising Kanan. I'm gonna bring the ladies in. I am Moochie, and this is Michilla's Review. So let's get into it, y'all. Put me up in that algorithm and holla at your girl. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Wait, I heard somebody else come in. Hold up. I heard somebody else come in. Hey, Nita. How y'all doing? Can y'all hear me? Okay, you're on. I can't hear you, though. Can't be. I can't hear
I'm fine. No, we was on the line.
you.
Hey y'all, how y'all
It's
doing?
okay. I just want to make sure I can hear everybody and everybody's good.
Yeah, I think it's
Um,
the music. That's what it is.
yeah, my music wasn't playing, so I don't know what's going on today. So you know how
It's
it
playing
happens.
now. Turn your music down a little bit.
I can't hear anything. Y'all still hear it?
Yeah. Oh, now I don't.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't hear none of that. So I don't know
Oh.
what's going on. Sorry about that, because I actually thought my music wasn't working.
Oh
What's up?
no, we heard.
So we gave our quick thoughts on Friday, and now we're going to talk about the foreshadowing moments of this in regards to this episode. So let's get into. I can't even. Can I add my pictures? There you go. All right. So I wanted to add. I had some trivia questions too tonight, and I had questions that I wanted to in regards to foreshadowing moments. So let's get into it. Let's do the rundown. I thought this was sad with this scene, that how they basically took their last breath together with the family. Do y'all think, I want to ask y'all this question because somebody mentioned it in the first reaction. They said that they kept Unique's character around too long now. I didn't think he was gonna come back and be like this. I thought he was gonna be all right and have moments, but he's like got a personal vendetta against Rock.
He got to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm ready to take him out myself. Yeah, he got to go.
Oh, all right. So we going you know what? Let's do it tonight. Who we got takers? Who's taking out Unique? Because a cat only got 9 lives.
Outside of me, I don't know. It could be anybody. I don't care if he get hit by a bus. I want him gone at this
You know
point.
what?
He causing problems for the family. So
Anybody got any names, or do y'all feel it's too soon to give takers right now?
It's too soon for me. I don't know.
All right. Okay, so we can move on.
You can't hear me?
Yes, I heard you. You said it was too soon. I heard you.
No, Candy.
Who said it was too soon? Candy said it? I can't hear you, Candy. Go out and come back in.
Okay.
Okay, so look now.
I'm sorry. I mean, it might be good if Rock ended up taking him out.
I think so. I wanted to be somebody in that family, and in a way, I wanted to be Lulu because he need his get back from that whole fire incident.
Oh,
yeah.
Sally said, "What's the question?"
Oh, Sally, the question is, who is going to be the one that take out Unique?
Because he gotta go.
Hey, McIntyre, you.
He's a father.
So who y'all think is is right now? I think it's gonna be somebody in the Thomas family, and I think this was another question, but I'll wait till I get there though. Okay, this is the trivia, y'all? What did Grandma Joyce say about facing her children?
She said she don't know what's worse.
Facing her children or dying or something. Or
dying or facing the cancer.
Mm-hmm.
Then she don't want to face her kids because she know she ain't been a good mother. I don't care what the market say. She ain't been a good mother. So that's why she don't want to face her kids.
All right, Candy, let me see if I can hear you now.
Hi, everybody. We hear you. Mic check 1, 2.
All right. I had to make sure I could hear her.
It's on now, ain't it?
Mm-hmm. Do y'all think they just gonna walk away from the Asian people, or do y'all think it's gonna go? They gonna go out? I don't think they should war with them. I think that's a losing battle. They'll fight. They don't have enough manpower.
No.
You know, Rock's crew basically got annihilated when they was in the PJs. To me, like she lost most of her crew there because she remember she Unique in Jersey, even though he was doing his own thing, and she was in New York. She was in Queens. So once that operation got taken down, I think she's still kind of suffering because these is just two old heads I see. I know they her bodyguards, but we don't see them around too often. So they seem like they got day jobs or something.
She don't have the manpower, the muscle to take on the Asian mob. No. She needs to just find another connect, which she's trying to do, and find another supplier. She's working on it. Yeah. She just need to walk away from them.
I think what she needs to do is find somebody else so they can war with each other and take each other out where she ends up on top just by default. So she has to make some kind of play. She has to act like a mastermind to try to get two big people to fight against each other so you can take those out and you can rise to the top.
Yeah. Do you so I'm glad you added that, Nita. So do you think it's possible? Do you think it's possible that Rock could even though she's doing business with Stefano, and Stefano was doing business with the Asians. Once she cuts them out, do you think it might be a problem between the Asians and Stefano?
It's possible that's where we need to go with that. Like she has to make it somebody else's problem. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So that
But he
sounds
doesn't want to deal with them either. So
No,
he'll probably be glad to stop doing business with them.
he seemed like he liked doing business with Unique better.
mm-hmm.
I mean, they had a little rapport, even though Unique did he he gave them respect, but he it was a two-way street with them.
Mm-hmm. And she's a woman,
That
so
too.
they don't want to be fooling with the women.
Do y'all think that Unique gonna find out where Kanan and Crystal's new apartment is gonna be?
Oh, the new apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Mm,
All you gotta do is follow them around a couple of days. You got it.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Because
He
he's
don't
in
get on the
Adam.
flip. So yeah.
right. Because he know where this apartment is, so he can find the next one. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. At least she told him about Unique being there, but even though he don't know it's Unique yet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, she don't know Unique. Mm-mm.
All right, so I think these two in the picture, I think she's gonna be going, Crystal, and I think Early's going.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
both of them is gonna be going,
Mm-hmm.
especially after how she was talking to Rock.
Yeah, she should have been passing her throat for that.
No, Rock is real cool about it because she's still trying to still trying to have a relationship with Kanan,
Mm.
and this might be her way in. So she's gonna use her and pump her for information.
Yeah. I could tell with the interaction because she could have went in on her. She could have sunned her real
Mhm.
quick. But
Mm-hmm.
she
I'm gonna
didn't
deal
do
with you
that.
later. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She didn't do that. She was just like, okay, girl. And she said, I'm gonna say it one more time and you better figure it out.
Hey, the homie. Hope you feeling better.
Hey. Yeah, we was just asking about you last week because nobody heard from him, right?
No, I've been in touch with him in the
I know you
Discord.
said you
Yeah,
was getting in touch with him. I know that's the last conversation. I know you.
in the
One of us said,
Discord we talk. Yeah, he
yeah,
been
'cause I
going through
was
some
like,
stuff.
I haven't heard from him.
Mm-hmm.
What will Rock do once she finds out Marvin is lying, y'all?
She know he lying. No find out. She already knew he was
Yeah, but
lying.
okay, what do y'all think she's gonna do? What type of consequences is she gonna have for him? Because it wasn't nice before when he,
I mean, what can she do? There's nothing she can really do, but get on his get on his back. But I mean, what can she
Yeah,
do? Cuss
yeah, I
him
mean,
out?
she knows he lying. He knows that she knows he's lying.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's both ways. Like I know you're lying because Andre told me, and she don't know that Andre's gone yet, and so Andre told her the information, and then he looked her right in her face and lied, and he knows it too. He knows that she knows it. He lying. So I don't know. I don't know what she could do, but
I think it depends on what the consequence is. Like I feel like she gonna let it rock for a minute. Cause it always feel like she just kind of get them enough rope to hang themselves. Like, she just be like sitting back in the cut trying to see what's going on. But I think it depends on whatever consequence comes from his actions is how she's gonna deal with him. I don't know what she's gonna do, but I mean, I don't think she's gonna do nothing serious or whatever. But I think she ain't gonna like it.
do y'all think she gonna do this?
I don't know.
no,
It's gonna cut
No.
all ties with
no,
Marvin.
no,
She ain't got
no,
nobody.
I
no,
don't think
what?
she
No,
is.
she's not doing that with her brother. She know he lying, but still, she's not gonna cut ties.
Yeah, she has
You
nobody.
know.
Either
Mhm.
she's taking out her people, or they've been taken out. She don't have nobody, so she can't do nothing to Marvin but cuss him out.
Mhm. Mhm.
That's it.
What's up, RC? Hit him with something like she did the last time he lied to her. Yeah, because she was basically gonna cut him off last time. That's why I asked, is she gonna cut him loose? Remember,
I
she
don't think she
wasn't
gonna
with
cut him
him in her
loose.
circle until that whole thing happened. I want to say, was that the first season or the second season?
I think might have been first.
Yeah,
First or
towards the
second.
end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. She can't. I don't see she should cut him off right now because she don't really have anybody. So she needs
No,
somebody.
no, we haven't heard from her. I haven't. Anybody heard from Deary?
No.
I messaged her a couple times. I hadn't heard from her since Tamika's birthday.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the last time I heard from her. I hope and pray everything is okay.
Yeah. Will she verbally chew Marvin out like Lou? I hope we see some type of dialogue like that, Tasha, because that's you know she's gonna rip him a new one.
Yeah.
Right.
And I do that's what I want to see. I don't think she's gonna cut him off because she can't right now.
Right.
Well, especially you just lying right in her face, and she knows it, you know it, and yeah, she might curse him out. Yeah, she might chew him out.
Will the Thomas family have closure? It was supposed to be or anger. I thought. I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry for my typo. So will the Thomas family have closure or anger? Are they gonna be angry because she's gone? Or are they gonna have closure? Do you think that this whole thing gave them closure?
With Mama Joyce
Letting
passing.
them know. Yeah. Well, we already know she's gonna be pretty much out of here. Do you think
I definitely don't think this dinner gave them closure. I think the boys are gonna react to it differently than Rock. We obviously see the differences. And I think they're gonna have a bunch of emotions. You usually do.
Yeah, it's gonna be a combination of things. And closure, only way they have closure is if she talks to them, either individually or together, without the.
And she needs to apologize for being trifling. Mother.
Yeah, that's the only way I can see them having closure. That they still be angry, of course. They're gonna feel all the feelings, but closure would come if she talks to them individually or together and just own up to the bull crap that she's done.
Right.
Apologize without a but.
And tell Lulu, I am sorry for burning your toast and your eggs. You know what I'm saying? Oh Lord, we ain't gonna let that lady live that one day. I'm sorry.
No, I was pissed off with her with that.
Yeah, you can't be burning up the toast and eggs that bad like that. Come on, I ain't say not everybody is a good, good in the kitchen, but dang. I mean, even a child can make a piece of toast. You know what I'm saying?
Not intentional on giving him anything good to eat.
No,
and
she didn't. She didn't give a damn.
Her husband was. Maybe that's why she didn't give a damn how she fixes food. I don't know, but
Okay, so I'm gonna ask y'all this question. Now that Rock knows about Lulu's deletion attempt, do you think now that she's got her back against the wall, she's gonna call on him to help, or she's gonna just leave him alone?
I don't think she's gonna bring him in the picture. What y'all think? I don't think so.
I think it's going to be a last ditch effort. Like if something happens to Marvin, that's the only way he'll jump back in.
Yeah, right. Yeah, if something happened to somebody in the family, Jukebox, Marvin, or even Kane, but other than that, I think she's gonna. Would she tell him, you don't owe me anything. I just want you to get yourself together, pretty much. So, yeah. I love that scene.
It's all Rock's fault. No matter what, it's all Rock's fault.
So, do y'all think this is gonna be Jukebox's new love interest, the older one? Because to me,
that's what they say.
She's an older woman.
Yeah, that's what they saying on the streets. They say that she's the new love interest, but I don't know.
I
Why would
think
they
she's
pick
gonna be
her?
teaching her a
She looks
thing or
very
two.
mature.
That's what they saying. That's why they brought this woman in the story. She gonna
Hmm
be the new love interest.
She gonna be teaching jukebox a thing or two or three or four
Hmm
or
She
five.
looks very mature.
Ooh, she's
Hmm
crazy.
hmm That's okay. She get a little older woman.
Do you think Marvin's being followed?
I do.
It's a possibility.
I
Mm.
do. Just
I
because
think
he
he
keeps
is.
going over there with Stefano, and you know
Yep.
they was watching Stefano, so that's the link.
That's a good question because I
I,
didn't even think about that during the time I watched it, and I watched it like twice. That's a good question. Was he probably being followed when he went to go find the little girl?
that's the
He
first thing
might
I
be.
thought about when I was watching. Like, is he being followed? Just because of the camera angles they were given at first.
Mm.
So I'm, I could be wrong, but I could be right. But I think he's being followed.
I mean, he being watched at Stefano's place. They already had his name anyway. That was even before Howard was Howard was still around. His name was already coming up. They had his file with his face and his, the police file. So they already know who Marvin is.
I wouldn't be
Just trying to
surprised.
connect everything.
I wouldn't even be surprised if it's Rock having someone watch him because he's sitting up there lying to her. So I
Mhm.
wouldn't even be surprised if she put somebody
That's
on
a good
him
one
just
too. That's a good one.
to see
Yeah.
his
I could
work.
see that happening.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I want to know if she gonna put somebody on him after she finds out that her lawyer is gone. Cause it's like too many things done happen now. The spot got robbed. Her lawyer's taken out.
Yeah, we need to see that this next episode about the lawyer. Like she didn't know it in this episode.
Yeah.
Episode 4, we gotta see. She gotta find out because she called him on the phone, so she gonna find out. She probably gonna go over to his place, or his office or something.
Mm-hmm.
DeMarcus, you gotta stop using that type of language, sir. I'm gonna need you to stop.
Place to vent. Yes, we working today. We went from yellow jackets to Ray. This is my third live place event. So
Oh, wow.
yes,
That ain't
we
English.
working today.
Hey, boo.
Mhm.
All right, so I don't think this is a good idea for these two.
No,
She just wants to get out of her mother's house. So to me, she's using Kanan, but she
oh, she's
likes
an
him too.
opportunist, right?
Yeah, she is.
hmm Nikki B said this season isn't great. I disagree, Nikki. We love you and everything, but I disagree. And
Yeah.
it's only three episodes, so you can't say the season. We ain't got through the whole season yet.
Right.
So, but
I think it was
I
a
like
mix.
these 3 episodes. I like dialogue and good writing and good storytelling.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
So,
feels slow because that first episode was like a flashback. Like I don't think they should have did the whole episode as a flashback. I think they should have put bits and pieces in there because
I
it kind
agree.
of set us back into season 2. But listen,
I'm
I
glad they
may be
did
out
that, though,
on a
Nita, because I would have been asking questions.
Yeah, we needed to know what happened and how
We
everything
need a whole bunch
got.
of. It's a lot of stuff that we needed to. Yeah, so
yeah,
Not
they
the
could have
whole
did a better
episode
job.
though.
I don't. I think
I
I disagree with people. Everybody entitled to their opinion, but I just disagree. I think we like sometimes things are slow burn, and I don't think it's slow. I'm enjoying the pacing of it. I enjoy watching how it's going, but that's just my opinion.
I
And I
think
have
we
an
needed to.
unpopular opinion about Crystal. Look, we all opportunity. He out here getting her goodies, so we out here getting that money. Okay, so that's my unpopular opinion, and
No,
we gonna
it's
be two
no, it's
opportunists.
right. She is an opportunist. There's nothing bad about it. Look, she wants to get out of. Look, she got a grown man trying to touch her, which happens to be her mother's boyfriend, and she wants to get out of the house. So of course she's gonna be an opportunist. Opportunist. She's
And
doing
fair
it
exchange.
to survive.
I think there's a little fair exchange there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Oh yeah. I agree with that. A place event said it's not matching up with OG Power. No, it's not going to be.
It's not OG
It's
Power.
not.
It's
It's
Raising
not OG
Kanan,
Power.
baby.
This is Kanan's story, and a lot of things happened long before Tommy and Ghost came into the picture.
Yeah.
So remember now he is some years older than them. So they little kids right now. We don't know them.
Go ahead,
So
Sally. You are out.
Hi, Sally.
hey, Sam.
What's up,
I
Detroit?
can see that because I remember as a teenage girl, I was messing around with the guys that was like a Kanan. I sure did. So yeah, give me some little thigh high boots and some tight jeans. I sure was dressing just like what you call 'em, showing the little
And
stomach and everything.
switching and everything,
I
wasn't
sure
you?
did. Asymmetric hairdo and the big earrings and thinking I'm salt and pepper. I sure was walking around like that. Yeah.
All
So
that on five
It was a different time back then. That's what we did.
that's what we
Okay.
did. Ain't no, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
trying to be
I
grown
mean,
before your time. That's all. That's
What's
Mhm.
up?
all.
What's up,
yeah,
Detroit
like
Kings? Go ahead. I'm
hey
sorry.
Detroit. No, I'm actually agreeing with y'all. Neither, you know what I'm saying? Even though I'm not fond of Crystal because how she came into the story off, with the jukebox thing and all that. But as far as like it's a fair exchange because right, she's um, he's getting something from her, she getting something from him.
Mhm.
We'll see whether or not she stays loyal or she ride or die or whatever. We'll see what
Yeah.
she gonna do. But yeah, but
Fair
I
exchange ain't no
understand.
robbery.
Okay, it's beautiful writing, fire. People want to see 30 bodies in one episode. Shaking my head. Yeah, they do want to see
Yeah.
a lot, but that's the part. I like to see dialogue to see how we got to certain places.
And I tell
I-
everybody, go watch John Wick. Then you can see body. All go watch The Matrix. Go watch some of these other kind of shows where they just shooting up everybody and taking everybody out. What's the new movie getting ready to drop? The Working Man. He gonna take everybody up out there. Jason, whatever his name is. So go watch those kind of movies if you want to see that. This is not. This is a story. This is a family. So a family is going to have a story. I don't really get what other people. I don't see what other people see, but that's I just, whatever.
What's
I
up,
don't see what they
Gemini
see.
Dawn? Okay, he says, some power fans are starting to get on my nerves for this reason. Some forget TV shows develop a story and a plot. That was always the case for all Power Universe shows. People gotta relax. I agree
And
with you.
you
I feel
and I
like
can tell people that if they didn't come from an era of TV, like we're all a little bit older, so we came from the era of TV shows building up a story. Whether we was watching Dallas or Dynasty or whatever them shows was back in the day, it built up a daggone story. Even if you watch a soap opera, it builds up a story. So it takes a lot of time. So I don't understand. Yeah, people.
it's character development too.
Right.
That's the part that everybody's forgetting about, how characters develop.
If you
And
read a book, that's you might in the character
The
development.
detail.
The
It's
first
in
page of a book don't have 15 people dying. You had to you had to almost wait till you get to the end of the book before you find out the whole story. So you got to keep reading chapter after chapter. That's all this is another chapter. I don't know. So it's
all
not for
right.
everybody, and it's a lot of other programs out there. It's not for everybody.
All right. So I'm glad they brought Joaquin back in the fold, y'all. Because
Yeah, Joaquin cool.
he's not Joaquin, he's not a violent type. He'll let her handle her business if she have to. And as long as the money's coming in and he getting his on the back end, he even gonna tell him like how he's still doing business with the person that screwed her over. And I think we're gonna see that get taken care of. She's gonna, because he basically took her idea and ran with it. Because remember when she was trying to go statewide, so she still let it made it happen by doing Jersey, but she was trying to add Maryland. I think was he from Maryland?
Yeah, somewhere.
She was trying to add
He was,
that into
yeah, he was coming out here to DC. Yeah, right.
Yes, I know they was from DC or something like that. So yeah. But I want to see how this goes. Do y'all think that Joaquin's people might get into it with the Asians, y'all? Because remember, he's like, I don't do business in Queens.
Yeah, he said, "Look, I do business in the Bronx, Harlem, Yonkers, Long Island, Staten Island, but not Queens. He go everywhere but Queens. He said he ain't doing no business in Queens. What's
It's
going on
too
with that?
messy.
You the Queens lady.
He said it's too messy.
It's too messy. Yeah, yeah. Now, okay, I see Nikki B saying that the actress who playing Jukebox is pregnant in real life. Is that true?
Wait, what?
Nikki B saying,
I saw she looks
yeah,
different in some
I saw
scenes.
your comment too. Yeah,
Yeah, she
said
looks
Juke is
smaller
pregnant in real life, so she's limited. I ain't know that. I don't know.
Yeah, I know they were saying that she's pregnant. Oh my goodness, I didn't.
Well, you see her right now. She wearing the big coats and stuff like that, but that's not unusual. One, she's sort of a tomboy, so she's gonna dress like that anyway. And plus, it's wintertime, so they're gonna have big coats on. So we'll see.
She can let some ninja trapper. Hello, Halle Berry.
DeMarcus said she just been eating. I mean, Detroit said she just been eating good.
You could tell she's pregnant, and the scenes aren't filmed in order. She looks smaller in some scenes and different other scenes.
Mm-hmm. I thought she might have been putting on her grown woman weight. That's what I thought. But
that could be, and it could be she could be pregnant like they did with Louis on Snowfall. Had they just had you wear bigger clothes or wear a big coat
or film from this part up
from the chest up. Yeah, they've done that before. And she's not doing anything where she got to be tussling and rolling around the floor or nothing. So
not yet.
Yeah, and they'll probably get a stunt double if that's the case, if she does all that.
All right, so I got this question for y'all. Now that he dropped this money off to Panessa Unique, do you think we're gonna see them have some type of dialogue? Is he gonna actually see her, or do you think that Panessa is gonna go to Rock like she did before? I think she's gonna think the money came from her.
I wish that Panessa had a man up in that window when he was up there looking and peeking and being a spy.
He would have went crazy.
I know.
He would have went crazy.
He more go crazy over Rock than he is Panessa.
I'm gonna give you something to look at. Keep on. Reveal yourself. Let me know you alive. Let me know you okay before I do move on. Stop I don't do that.
Well, she need a daddy for Jerome.
Well, I ain't worried about that part, but
I just mess
with take care of, you know.
Yeah, she might think the money might came from Rock. She might go to Rock and ask her, "Did you drop off this money?"
I know his neighbor might come and take that envelope out there, or the mailman or somebody might take it out. Shoot,
is it me or Crystal is starting to grow on me? She ain't growing on me. I like the fact that she did peep him to not ish him where he eats. And
she gave him some good information. I give her a point for that.
She's been giving good advice too. So I want to see how she's an opportunist, but you know,
and the damn thing about her growing on me. I don't like the chick. I gave her points when she was smart. But something about her just don't rub my spirit the right way.
Yeah, I don't like. Yeah. I'm not a fan of her yet. I gotta see some more before I.
Did she set Jukebox up? Did she try to get them girls to beat Jukebox up?
Yeah. She got her friends or cousins or somebody to try to beat Jukebox up.
I would be an opportunist because I would be the same way. If I got a dope boy, we finna do this. I would be
okay. Now Nita said a couple times in the comments that she like. Okay, so Nita, tell me why you like Kristen.
But I don't care for her. But I'm not mad at her. I'm not mad at it. I just don't like.
I'm not mad at her movements. I get them. I just don't like her. That could change, but right now I don't like her. I don't care if she, roll down the street.
I'm with Tamika on that one. That me too. Yeah, and Nina, why you like her?
I know you gotta have like a little umph about you. When you messing with street niggas, you have to have like some street sense, some common sense. I think the way she talks and the way she does things, she has her own motivations behind those things, but at the same time, I was like, I can't fault her for that. She was sitting up there trying to fight for her spot when it came with her and Juke. It is what it is. I mean, I don't know. I don't know why, people just have like ill feelings towards women all the time. Like I thought she was cool. I thought she was cool. I think she do what she gotta do to get ahead, to do the things that she do. She out here in the street life. You gotta move smart. She moving smart. I'm all right with her. I mean, I ain't got no reason not to like her.
Yeah,
Not yet.
I want to see some more. Yeah,
Yeah, I
so
mean, she's moving like she know what she's doing. I ain't mad at none of every move she's made has been for the benefit of Kanan. I'm not mad at none of it. I just don't
it's
really.
not really for the benefit of Kane, it's a benefit for her because she
Well,
don't
yeah,
she
but I
want to
mean,
move out of
helping
her.
them
And
keep
I
them.
understand she want to move out of her mama house because her stepdaddy is handsy, and I get that. I would do whatever I got to do too to
Yeah.
move out. But she ain't thinking about Kanan. If somebody else came along, she'd go on with him, go on with them.
Okay.
Well, we'll see what she do.
Nita like Effie makes sense. She's like Crystal.
I
Mm.
think
Yeah, because
most
you
of
know I
them
don't
is.
like Effie either.
I mean, but I wanted Effie to die so bad. Oh my, I was so upset that she didn't die. Lord. Mm.
Yeah, she did give Kanan some good advice.
She did good advice, but I don't talk about
We
love.
know you love Crystal Detroit, and we
Oh
know
yeah, but
y'all
all the
love
guys
Crystal
like her because she a
Detroit
red
and her
bone.
tight
That's why
jeans
the
and her
guys
butt.
like.
I love Crystal. She gave Kanan the best advice.
While wearing those tight jeans, we know them. We know
Mm-hmm.
Detroit. We know.
She
We
knows
I
she's
listen
doing.
to y'all
I
live.
love it.
Mm-hmm.
we know.
I'm like, come on, Diva.
Yeah, because they gave her jeans the MVP, so they just worried about
Okay.
how she looked. It
Uh-uh.
wasn't nothing about.
I
Uh,
still got to see the brackets for the BBL thing.
oh no,
Child.
that thing is wild. Yeah. Mhm.
Shouts out to
Well, Sally
Detroit.
like Effie too. Okay. Well, hopefully we don't see her no more on nothing. On when it doing, dealing with power anyway.
She gonna be back.
I know she will. We'll see her. We might see her in force or something.
Yeah, she gonna be back. Crystal saying the same things to Kanan that Rock does, but Kanan listens to her.
Didn't I tell y'all that?
You
Of
did say that.
course.
Somebody will say the same exact thing that you've been trying to
That's-
drill into your child.
Okay, so will Rock
That's true.
utilize
And
this?
they get and that somebody else tell you right because I experienced that right now. Okay, and then somebody else tell them something, and then I'm like, didn't I just say that? But I say, oh,
Yeah,
okay.
sometimes they gotta hear it from somebody else.
Yeah.
That's
They
true.
say usually if it's a message that you're supposed to do, you get 3 messengers.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's what they usually say. You get if it's something that is a message that's for you, you would get that
Like a
message from
confirmation.
3 different people. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, Gemini. Crystal don't want it with Rock. She gonna she let her say something else smart to Rock again. Remember what she did to that other lady when she put that piece in her face, that old lady that was sleeping with Kanan.
Yeah.
Right.
I think right
Right.
now, Rock is gonna utilize her. She's gonna let her feel like she's a part of the family so she can get information.
Yeah. I'm
And
with
that's
Okay,
what
well
she did.
it's funny you
about
said
how-
that because Dexter just said that too. Yep.
Just like she talked about how nicely kept the apartment was.
Mm-hmm.
If this girl is smart, she will invite Rock to dinner to try to try to gain pull her in where they have like a little rapport. Cause Kanan is hiding stuff from her, just like he was seeing other girls. So I think she's gonna try to find an ally in her, but I don't know if it will work. You understand? Like she's
Yeah, well, DeMarcus is saying the same thing you're saying that Rock is low key impressed by Crystal.
Yeah.
So they might, So we'll see. We'll see what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
No, that's not Sean's mom. It's a different person.
No. We already confirmed that it's not her because she already took care of the baby situation. So now
We know, DeMarcus. We know.
The question is, how long is she gonna be around?
And I don't blame her for wanting to get out of that. Like Gemini said, that was famous apartment, and both Kanan and Ronnie bulldozed they way in, took over the apartment, and threw Famous out. But I don't blame her for leaving that apartment with them rats and roaches and mice up in there. So
And that dirty mattress.
the dirty matches on the floor. So yeah, let's move into a nicer place in a nicer neighborhood. I don't blame her about that.
Yeah. That's the right thing to do because what you don't ish where you eat. You don't
Mhm.
you can't live where your dope and your money is. You can't do that.
Right. Yeah.
That's
So she
common
was
sense.
right. We give her some points for that. Sally want her to be pregnant. Sally said she could be pregnant
I
again.
don't want it. I don't
No,
want it.
yeah, no. I would never want none of these women to be pregnant on these things. You
No,
know,
it's too
not in these
dangerous.
situations, not when they are when you in the game and doing well, she's not in the game, but still, I just don't be wanting these women to be pregnant. You
Yeah, they're
know.
too young. Go have
It's
fun.
bad enough we had to see Jerome and Unique at the mall and the car getting powed up, but his car was bulletproof when Marvin tried
Right.
to like handle it. So it's
But
just
a,
like
but a lot of chicks, a lot of chicks, especially back in the 80s and 90s, they was having mad kids with these drug dealer dudes. So I mean, I can speak
Now they
on that in
going to
my own
get
family.
smaller.
But then, but the fathers ain't around. Either they went to jail or they died. So now,
she said over here watching from the bushes.
Oh, okay, Universal Soul God.
Ain't people
Right.
coming out the bush?
Universal Soul God is just peeking through like that. Mm.
Crystal has this whole picket fence dream with Kanan, and it's not gonna work.
It's
It's
not gonna
not.
work. Yeah,
It's
no, I
not.
agree with that. I agree with that.
It's not.
Mm-mm.
Rock will tell Kanan that Crystal is only with him for a come up. Rock was only with DEFCON for a come up because DEFCON was left handed.
They will not. Oh look, yeah. I mean, I don't know about a come up, but yeah. Well, he taught her the game, probably, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm.
Well, High Post taught her the game, but
Well,
then he
high
taught
post,
her
yeah,
the
high
account.
post, yeah.
I think that is that is Crystal's mama's boyfriend. Kanan is beaten up in the teaser. The janitor is woo.
Oh, I ain't see that.
I
Okay.
ain't see it yet. I didn't see
Mhm.
him beating up anybody, but we do the trailer breakdown on Tuesday night. So I guess y'all could come through and check that out.
Detroit, you be confusing me.
Yeah. Wait, let me see
You
what
say
he
she deserves a
Deserves a
clean
clean
apartment, but any
apartment.
other time you talk ish on the women.
I
You say the women
know.
need to find her own place.
No, but that's because she a red bone. You know them guys be liking them red bone chicks, especially in the 90s. They love them red bone girls. They just started really liking the chocolate girls now, but in the 90s, the red bone
Get
girls
your
was
own
all the guys.
place.
It was
That's
a
my
crime
thing.
for
Get your own
saying
place. You
if
do
the twins-
deserve it. Get your own shit.
it was a crime for that twin to
She's
say,
still in high school. She ain't got nothing. She ain't got no job or nothing.
now we got a whole apartment neither. It's okay for the apartment, but she could get a tuition assistance from Kane.
She gonna be there by herself a lot. I'm sorry, because he gonna be running the streets. He gonna be in that if he still keeps that spot, which I think he is, because that's where his work is being ran out of. He gonna be there a lot, but then I want to see how this works out. She deserves a clean apartment. Plus, I think her father is trying to touch her. It's the stepfather. I think Kanan going to delete him.
Yes, a stepfather.
You
yeah.
think so?
He said he want me to go talk to him. He probably will.
Yeah, he is going to talk to him with his hands.
Yeah, somebody said that they thought that was a fake storyline, that she's faking that story. But if she's sick and Kanan on him, I don't think it's fake.
No, I don't think it's fake. I never thought it was fake.
Yeah, I
You
didn't. I
know,
believed her when
a
she
little
said.
bit. Some people you just give them a little bit and they gonna run with
I
it.
believe
Whether
it was
it's
real
lie or
because that
not.
happens.
Yeah, just tell them something being done wrong to you and they gonna handle it. So she know what to do.
Right.
She do that bone out there.
Nah, they still like red bones.
Right.
Yeah, they do. They do. I know. That's why I said right, Sal. They do.
She said she gonna
They
be
do.
complaining like Markeisha.
Yeah, she is. She is gonna be lonely. Cause he gonna be
Mark,
running the
oh
street.
Lord, please don't bring up Markeisha. And people was defending her too. I did not like Markeisha. I think I
Y'all
like Crystal more than I like Markeisha.
okay, so
Mm.
you said
I
we
mean,
don't have no
Markeisha,
smoke
she
for
was moving
jukebox.
fast.
I don't have no smoke for her.
She ain't
I
did
don't have no
nothing.
smoke for her, but I do got a theory for her coming. And I'm gonna leave that there because you know the mice in the corners in here. All right.
Where
He
is
can't keep
Gerald?
he can't keep it now that unique ran in there on OC. Yeah, he can't, but where he ain't gonna bring that stuff to the house.
Yeah.
He gonna have to find some kind of a spot.
Moochie, where's Gerald?
Oh
Who?
Lord, he hiding in the doing his splits on the wall.
Gerald ass is here.
You know, I feel like our conversations have really helped me. I'm getting better. And I know you got a lot going on. I don't want to take up any more time with my bullshit. I'm good.
Look how long that damn tail is, y'all. Look, and I done seen rats and I've seen mice in my lifetime, but I ain't never seen one do no split. He did like a gymnastic Olympic split. He should get a gold medal in the Olympics for that damn split.
That's why I had to make that the mice in the corner.
That thing, I never seen one do that. That is wild.
Cause you know, if y'all are hanging out there like this, hit the like button at least. Come on now. If you hanging out and taking stuff, you can leave.
You know, I feel like our conversations have really helped me. I'm getting better. And I know you got a lot going on. I don't want to take up any more time with my bullshit.
Moochie, stop showing that. I was eating.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we don't want to see it. I can't. That's what I cannot stand a rodent. I don't like no. I can deal with other things. A rodent. I don't like nothing crawling around my feet and all that. Oh Lord. Yeah, no. That
Yeah,
that thing is wild. That thing is Tasha said, "What the hell, Mooch?" Yeah, that's Gerald. Gerald was a rat. Gerald was a rat.
There is a rat.
He was
Kung Fu Mickey Mouse.
That's right. That's right.
All right, I'm not gonna show it no more. I had Candy show it.
He definitely was.
Gerald a rat in the corner.
He definitely was a rat, so that's deserving of him. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. So, does anybody have any other theories y'all want to cover?
Jay said, "Is that real?" Yeah, that was real. That was a real rat. Yes,
that was real.
I believe that rat had got a hold of somebody cocaine or something. Cause why? How?
Look, I'm not gonna show it again because Tamika said she was in episode 9. Description is meant Kanan is looking for Crystal and is suspicious of Rock's involvement. Maybe Rock gave Crystal some money to go out of town.
Ooh.
Or took her out.
Damn, y'all all the way at episode 9?
I know. You just put your track shoes and ran all the way to the end.
Well, you know, a lot of people got the script and they already read it, know what's going to happen.
Too, but I be trying to pace myself. But we good.
No, I know. I just wait till the episode come out.
Yeah.
Well, let me see. I was suspicious of her. I mean, maybe she gave her some bread and told her to get the hell on. And you know, and Crystal probably gonna take it. So
they don't mind paying people off. You hear me? Money talk.
Yeah, I don't know. But I know this guy, you know, the first guy was sitting there talking about, oh, the apartment just got rented, knowing it's an open house, knowing everybody else up in here looking at it, but now all of a sudden now it's rented. But the second guy he took the money. He said first the security deposit, first month's rent. He said, forget all that credit check stuff.
Money talk.
Money talk.
Yeah, money talk. Yeah, he added an extra additional some money on there. Hey, Jeremiah, some extra additional money. So that's how they used to do back then. Now they take you through all these hoops and whatnot to get a place. But yeah, he was with his racist self, Tasha. Right. Yeah, back then, no, you had the bread. Wasn't nobody checking no credit and all that. It wasn't going through all that.
Side note question: is Courtney Kip still working with Netflix? Yeah, she is supposed to be. It's supposed to be some type of series on Netflix coming out that she has. We didn't hear any. Well, I haven't heard anything as of yet from that though.
Yeah, she supposed to have something. Something was announced because it was going around on
It's
Instagram.
Forever. Like,
yeah, but some kind of thing is. The story looked like it's gonna be almost like another Power. So
she would be smart to do so.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's been taking a minute because she's been gone from the Power universe for a while.
Did she get pregnant? Did she have another baby? I think maybe. No. That's the lady from P Valley. The P Valley lady got pregnant. But she was still working while she was pregnant, though.
I like this episode because it showed Kanan's intelligence, the conversation, the way the conversation he had with Rock outside of the grandmother's house, and that racist worker. Yeah.
Well, I can tell you one thing: we ain't seen that social worker no more after Ronnie ran her off. That lady got scared; she never came back.
Well, do y'all think we're gonna have a problem because he failed out? Because remember, they was gonna come for Rock if he flunks out of school. Do you think this is gonna be a problem now?
I don't know. Could be. Depends on when his birthday is. But he could have finished high school. I got what he was saying about the college thing, but he ain't have that much longer to go. Why not just get your diploma? I don't know.
Yeah, but she said, I want you to go off to college and so come on now. You know,
I don't know how she thought that was happening.
Yeah.
When you said that to me, talking about I don't know why he wouldn't, because he always want to piss his mama off.
Yeah, anything to go against her.
Right.
He told her, you ain't even finished school. What they got to do with anything? They always like to do that. They try to tell you what you ain't doing. And I'm like, don't worry about what I'm doing.
Don't worry about what I'm doing. I'm the one grown here. Look, why I got the feeling we'll know what happened with Famous in the flashback in the next few episodes. If that happens, we'll see who possibly took out Famous. I agree.
But y'all think he taken out?
Let me ask you this, Inga, since you asked the question, do you think he went in the furnace? Since him and Stefano is so close right now.
I know some people with his thinking that he taken out, but I don't know. Why can't he just be ran off and never to be seen again? Y'all don't think he that smart enough to be?
I hope he went with his sister. I hope his sister came and got him because that was the first thing we was going with.
Yeah, but people told me I was wrong when I said that. I think DeMarcus or Detroit, somebody. No, that don't make sense. She ain't. I forgot who told me that, but they said that I'm wrong on that. And I said, oh, okay, well. I don't know.
Did y'all hear that the actual actor who plays Famous is actually in the clank now?
I heard that, but I don't see no.
I've been hearing a bunch of stuff. I heard he got arrested. I heard a bunch of stuff, but I don't know what's.
I don't see no article supporting that, so I'm gonna say that's a rumor.
Yeah, that's just the internet rumor. We've seen nothing, but it hasn't been no activity from this guy too, because people have gone on his social media.
I know they said something happened in his real life, but I haven't seen anything confirming anything.
Well, I'm gonna tell you one thing: they doing a good job of keeping it secret, keeping him quiet, or his family or anybody. So it's been real. They've been doing a good job of keeping the situation quiet. So I don't know.
He could be under wraps, like how they had Unique at the when we
That's right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So I'm not gonna rule that out.
Yeah, I mean, they could be doing the same thing like they did Unique. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's keeping quiet to keep the storyline a secret.
Yeah, because you don't have to be on no social media. He could have just been off the grid to stop posting stuff. Be quiet. Don't be out in the streets and just stay home. He could be doing that for these until it's time to show his face. So
Right.
Um,
Marvin
but
probably
Tamika
did
said something last week,
one.
and I agree with her. Really, I don't care if I don't see Famous no more. The story can still keep moving on whether we see Famous or don't see Famous.
Yeah, I really don't give a damn either way, to be
Yeah, I,
honest.
I I I took that from you, and I kind of agree with that because, okay, yeah, we want to know what happened, but if we never see him, I'm not gonna be like, well, where's Famous every 5 minutes? Where's Famous? Where's Famous? I don't. No, I mean
Yeah.
it's
I
okay.
trust the writers though. I think they're gonna bring it full circle and give some kind of answer one way or another, but I don't really that's just me.
Okay, so Jeremiah said Marvin probably did it himself and probably did not tell anyone.
But
That's why I asked that question about him and Stefano. He's doing things for Stefano. Maybe Stefano did this for him and threw the boy in the furnace.
yeah, but I don't see I don't know. Marvin could do it if I guess I got to see a flashback to know it because I'm like, I agree with Jukebox. I don't see him snitching.
I
I
don't
don't
see
see
him
him running his
snitching
mouth.
either. If Kanan finds out Rock took out Famous and Crystal, it's a wrap. I agree. It's already their relationship is already on rocky terms.
I don't think he's on the live. I think he just ran off. I think he ran off when the sister came in town. He probably ran off with the sister, and he just hiding out. I don't think he's on the live. I don't think Marvin did anything. Marvin said to Lulu when he picked him up from the rehab that he heard that Fame was out here running his mouth. So why people think that Marvin took him out? And if that's the case, we need to see it.
Okay, so it's not like Peaches on Snowfall. We was like, where's Peaches? This is true because the money was gone and he was gone. Do y'all think Lou did something to Famous because he freaked out when Famous song came on the radio?
I don't. When would he
I
have
don't
had
think
time to
so.
do it? He was in rehab.
Yeah, because
he was in rehab.
I don't think so.
He didn't freak
I
out.
could see it being Marvin before I could see it being Lou.
Right. Yeah. Because he also said the same thing to Marvin in the car coming from the rehab. Fame ain't no snitch. He said he just needs some time. He knows that Fame is also dealing with some demons. So that's why they kind of connected.
Yeah.
Okay, so they saying Fame is in protective custody because his mother is looking for him.
And Lou not gonna do that because how traumatized he was from doing that to D Wiz. He's not gonna do that to another.
Yeah, right.
I don't think he would do it to him, especially just because he was
not Famous. Yeah,
just because he was with Jessica, his sister. I don't think he'll do it. I could see him telling him, "Look, get him out of town," because they're gonna be looking for him.
You know something? Maybe they're gonna show us in a flashback. Maybe Lou told Jessica to get Fame out of town. I mean, I don't know. We gotta see.
Yeah. But there's no motive for Marvin putting him in the furnace and what
right.
Like what are we doing?
Yeah, I don't think that he did that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I would need to see why. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he was running his mouth in that song, the 411, but he's a silly guy, but I don't think he would have been snitching on the family. No,
I don't think he wasn't.
That's why I agreed with what Juke said. Like he could be a little slow sometimes, but he ain't no snitch. We didn't see him.
Yeah, and Jukebox and Lulu both were saying the same thing, that he's not a snitch. So I don't think so. I think he just ran off.
To me, I still feel like the police still got him because they did confirm that those were his prints on the gun the pow that did Freddie.
He didn't have a lawyer. I know he was there with his mother, but he didn't have a lawyer, right?
No.
I got to go back and watch it. Go back and see it. So Jeremiah said a main character definitely smoked Famous. Okay, well,
okay. I
don't know. We wait and see. And if y'all right, I'll come back and say, that y'all right and I'm wrong. What if Unique smoked Famous? No, I
We're
don't think
definitely
so.
going to see more Thomas family secrets out. We kind of slowly see why there's tension between Mama Thomas and her kids. Remember, Juke told Kanan in season 1, there's stuff he
That he
doesn't know.
don't know, right?
This is true.
Right. Because she's older than him. Yeah. So at this point, she's like 18, 19, right? And with Kanan like 16 and 17.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because he's still in high school, so I want to say he's 17.
17, I think.
Oh, AG ain't feeling Crystal. She said, I am sick of Crystal.
Hey, AG, I'm sick of Crystal. She's going to get caught up and Rock is going to rock her. She was disrespectful to Rock. You know? I could hear that.
She said she gonna rock her. I know. Like she was disrespectful. Yeah, she was disrespectful. She said, "Are you asking me or telling me?" But she should have slapped her across her face. Who you think you talking to? Yeah.
Maybe that's the reason Kanan and Jukebox is on the basketball court with the straps pointing at Freddie's crew, because they think they have something to do with Famous disappearance. I could see that happening.
Okay. Okay. The Thomas family dynamics are more interested than the drug stuff. I like the dialogue. I like that.
Yeah,
There's
that's
a
what
reason
that's
why.
what BMF failed to get right with their family dynamics. Raising Canaan does the family dynamics perfect.
Right.
So
Right.
much layers, make it rich. Even if it is some fallout, it's just not as stupid as BMF family drama was.
Right, right, and it just becomes silly after a while. BMF. So
Right.
And then they have a family first dynamic, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a family
Everything else
first
is secondary.
dynamic, but I want to see we see it so slowly unraveling though.
Mhm.
Yeah.
AG, there's a reason why Rock hasn't talked about her father yet. Maybe he caused her first. Ooh, she has so much anger towards her mother. The season is definitely a slow burn for sure. I don't think it was her dad, because she said she was her dad's favorite.
Yeah,
So I don't
she
think
was
it
her
was
dad's favorite, and that's
I think-
interesting that her perspective was the only perspective we didn't get to hear.
Yeah,
We're gonna get it.
But I've heard people say I'm my dad's favorite, and the dad was doing the unthinkable. Too.
but that's how it is with siblings, that all of y'all can have different perspectives, even if y'all grew up in the same home.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
because I know it's like that with me and my siblings. So we all think different and feel different about our
Funny
parents,
because
mother and father.
we seen at the dinner the boys have a different, even though they all say their mama was on some mess, they boys have a different, reaction to her being sick than Rock do. And then Rock has a different relationship, according to what she said, to her father, probably than the boys do. But you got to hear more of why the boys feel the way they feel.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, when Rock walked off, she walked off with her hand like covering her face, like her nose and mouth, like she was sad. Like she said what she said, but then when she walked off, it was like, golly, like it was. You could tell she was like, damn.
Like you wait till now to try to repair things with us.
Right.
Tasha Flagger says, I want Rock's story. I want Rock's backstory too. Do y'all think we're gonna get a story of basically why her and her mom don't get along like that?
Yeah. I think that's why they're taking her out of here.
Yeah.
It's usually events like that that will cause things to come out, and
definitely
and work through it.
And Deaf and the fam will always do that. Yeah.
And maybe the father didn't take himself out. Maybe the mom did.
Who?
Dang. Matthew Wilson said, I burned my teriyaki chicken anger. I tried cooking. It ain't for me.
I saw that. I was gonna wait till the end to highlight
I burnt my teriyaki chicken.
What is it our fault you burnt your chicken?
I'm sorry if it's my fault.
Matthew, is it our fault that you burnt your chicken?
Detroit Joyce does not get any grace.
Yeah, Detroit saying neither. Kanan said,
no ma'am.
Famous mother. Wait a minute. Said famous mother asked where was
Famous.
Oh yeah. No, I was just reading in my head because I think didn't Kanan say he went? Yeah, Kanan said to Jukebox he went up to looking for Kanan. I mean, looking for famous. But he didn't want to give too much, conversation with the mother. He mentioned that at the little pizza shop to Jukebox. Yeah, yeah.
Thank you, Detroit. I missed that.
I mean, I don't know. We just well, maybe he. I just think he ran. I don't know. We'll see. Y'all getting me confused whether he alive or gone or what. But if he's, I just want this to get wrapped up so everybody can stop talking about it. So
Right. It
So
reminds me of the Breeze conversation.
oh my God. And and Breeze is coming in
Why y'all had to say that name?
either this
They be
season or
running in
next
the
season.
ground.
They won't let it go. And it's
Right.
and there's Breeze is coming. They what's the guy named Moochie? The guy who was on
Shamik Moore.
yeah, he's supposed to be playing Breeze. So I don't know if it's this season or the next one because they already in tape season 5 already. So
Okay,
so Joyce gets grace because she has cancer. Look, wait a minute. Having cancer does not resolve the fact you were a bad mother.
You know what, Detroit?
That don't resolve the fact you were a bad parent. Okay.
He got praying hands for his.
Put you in timeout, bro.
Cut it out, Detroit. Cut it out. Okay, cut it out.
The fact if you was a bad parent.
And DeMarcus gonna chime in to Team Joyce Thomas.
Oh yeah, he loves him.
Every season he putting that in the chat.
Yeah.
We ain't hating on Joyce. Joyce is trash.
She now if she sits there on her deathbed and say she apologized, she's sorry, and then maybe I was like, okay, well,
no, you
the
don't
rest
do it because you had to leave here. No.
And said Inga be hating on Jeremiah. Yes, I'm hating on her. Just
Joyce
because
deserves grace. Rock's a hypocrite. You know what?
I mean, but maybe Rock is a bad mother. She learned it from her mother.
There you go.
Absolutely. That's why I said generational curses. History repeats itself.
Yeah.
Kanan feels the same way about her that she feels about her mother.
And remember 50 Cent, which is the older Kanan, narrated the thing at the end. And he said, and basically, like, just because you become a parent, but then you are still someone's child. So regardless, you still somebody's child. So I don't care how old you are and how old the parent is or how old you are, you still the baby to that parent. So that's probably why she ran out the room crying, Candy, because she probably got mixed emotions. I can't stand you, but I'm still sad at the same time. Two things can be true. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I agree with you, RC.
Look at that meal that was made with love, and they turned down the dry cornbread.
Wait a minute, and not just the cornbread, Matthew. Matthew, wasn't just the cornbread. That roast beef looked dry. Where was the gravy or the little juice or something? I ain't seen no.
Yeah, they didn't want to choke to death. They didn't want to be in the grave with her.
Yeah, the cornbread looked like bricks.
It did. Right. Yeah, it did. Yeah. Where was the butter? And then nobody won. That's why they were passing around.
They passed it around and nobody picked any up.
Yeah, Jukebox, everybody.
They not here now. You want some?
Nah, and I guess Hawaiian rolls wasn't around back then in the 90s, right?
They weren't around back then.
I don't remember the Hawaiian rolls. Yeah.
Hey, RD.
Hey,
RD.
And RC, yes. Fictional TV show, yeah, they ain't getting no grace. But in real life, of course, yeah, real life. But TV show, no.
No, TV, no. That's why I said she could have just died right over in the bowl of collard greens. I would have been fine with it. You know what I'm saying? But in real life, but you know something, in real life, just because we have a parent or whoever that in our life, our siblings, whatever, we might still not mind F with them, whether they dying of cancer or not. They might say, no, you hurt me so bad, I just can't even forgive you. So I don't know. I mean,
I
I don't
ain't
know.
fixing no food for. I tell you that food too
Look,
high.
I will be
Oh
attending.
no, we not doing the repair. I'm not.
Detroit said I will be attending Joyce's
No,
funeral
we
with
ain't
the
doing the
Marcus and
repast. Now, if y'all
Jeremiah.
cook the food,
Okay.
Detroit, we come on
Nah,
over and get some of the food.
he said
I hope y'all can
he'll be
cook.
making the macaroni and
Right.
cheese.
Yeah, okay. No, it's probably gonna be Kraft macaroni out the box.
Yeah.
Like,
Said
we got out the
food
box
box.
with that powdered cheese.
Not Yopa says, I'm locking in my theory. Marvin dies in episode 9. Kanan goes out to try to take out Rock, but resists because of what his grandmother said.
Well,
Kanan
wait a minute.
work with Unique and AKA Breeze.
Well, I saw some pictures that's been floating around because you know the people be always spoiling and stuff, but that Marvin is in season 5, unless those flashbacks. He's in season 5 because they've already
That's what
taped
I
it. So
said.
I seen it, you know, because you know them guys in the Discord like you know, putting the spoiler thing on, and it don't bother me about spoilers because I'm gonna still watch it anyway. But they now I don't know what was going on, but there's scenes for him for season 5. So I don't know.
Moochie, give Joyce Thomas some grace and enjoy me at the funeral. Look, you send me
go
the
to
link
the
for the funeral, and I will wear my big funeral
You
hat.
can go down there and
okay?
praise dance.
Look, I'm gonna wear my funeral hat.
I'm not about to put no high heel shoes on and hurt my feet for this funeral. Okay, I'm not.
Praise
No,
dance.
no. Just send me a program. You send me a program, I read the program. Yeah, I'm not fixing anything.
I heard
I'm
Lamar
giving my money
Jackson will
for
make his
Rock,
debut in episode
Lulu,
9. Yeah, I saw that.
and Marvin.
Who he supposed to play?
I don't know. Rock
Somebody
ran
gonna
out
play
of room
Elijah's
because
brother or something like that, or either Ronnie's brother, somebody brother.
okay, Rock ran out that room because the truth is not out. Joyce knows what she did. She passed off her child to some man or ignored some man messing with Rock because she needed the money. Joyce was not always saved.
Oh,
This is
wow.
Let me see. He used to be on drugs. If y'all go
all
back to
messed up.
season
Yeah,
1,
they
Rock
said,
talked about.
she said she used to be on some stuff.
Yeah,
don't
both the
know,
mother and
Kim.
the father
Oh
was on
my
drugs and the
God.
drunks and stuff. So before
Damn,
she
y'all
got
done
sick,
went down the block, around the corner, up the hill.
then that's what
Not
usually
girl.
happens. That's what usually happens. Nita, don't that usually
I
happens when
mean,
they
it
get a little
does
bit older?
happen.
I know
And
that with
then
my own damn
she said
father.
she
Like he
had
on the church every goddamn day. And I'm like, and you know, it's like, now you in church? Yeah, it took you to be
yeah,
84. Then
definitely.
you in church. Because you know
Mhm.
you're getting close to the end.
Right.
Ain't take, you know. I
She
just know it.
did
I know it
say
in my
she
own
had
damn
the
family.
AB back in the days, and Mama probably took her to get that. I don't know. I don't know if it's
Oh,
going to
God,
be that.
girl.
We shall
We
see.
don't know. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, I think the mother probably was a real humdinger in her youth, and that's probably why they now they ain't fooling with her. At least Rock probably got the worst of it.
Yes.
Matthew is crazy.
You know
Because
what?
when she ran the streets, she had to step up as mother of the household.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
Mhm.
And even though Marvin was like, you know, their parent, he said that he had to take care of them, but then he got into the
Then
streets and
he
he
got
didn't get
messed
no
up,
drugs.
yeah.
And he went to
Mhm.
jail. Remember, he
Right.
went to jail
Right.
at one
Mhm.
point. So she had to step up, and she really is the mother.
Yeah.
That's why Lulu wanted her approval. That's why
Right.
Lulu didn't bring Marvin or Jukebox or somebody else to the thing. He brought Rock to the
Right.
AA meeting.
Yeah.
He
He
does
looks at
want
her
her
like
approval.
he looks
I
at her
could
like that
relate
was
to
his
that
mother.
because I was like a mother/sister when my two younger siblings. I ain't have the situation Rock had to that degree, but I definitely was like mama. So I understand her with that.
Right. One shot
Okay.
game said Harlem in the building.
Okay,
All
so
right.
Matthew says, I think that Baltimore play is going to go sideways. What y'all think? I could see that happening. I could see him linking up with if they get him out of the deal, he's gonna lose business and he's gonna end up linking up with Unique.
But I think Be Realer, like you talking about Be Realer?
Oh, that be realer situation. We talk about we ain't talk about that, did we?
Be Realer gonna rob that man.
No,
He
he
is
talking
gonna
about
rob that man.
Trayvon in
We talked about that the night that we watched the episode that we think
Oh,
that
Yeah,
that's gonna happen.
because this guy Lowell gonna sit there and talk about how he keep money in the house. I mean, that was
To this
stupid.
day, I said to this day.
And then he
Okay,
wanted
well,
us to
you-
feel sorry for him because he Jewish. I'm like,
yeah,
Right.
that man just
I ain't
told-
even going down
I
that
thought he
rabbit hole,
was
but I ain't feeling sorry
disrespectful
for
this
him.
whole conversation where Lulu was really controlling himself because he seemed like he wanted to knock the mess out of dude.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah,
But he's trying to be a mature mediator. I don't know how this is gonna go with these two, because if he pissed Lulu off, Lulu might do something if you trying to wreck my chances, especially robbing this dude.
Right.
Somebody said Lulu might be the one to do it. I don't know, but I know that it's not going to end in a good way. This is not going to be a happy ending.
No,
No,
yeah,
not at
no,
all.
no. Mm-mm.
The writing is on the
No.
wall.
Right is on the wall. Yeah.
Is going to be the downfall of Lou.
Right. Right. And I like Lulu, but we've been saying it for a while. I can see if anybody go this season, it might be Lulu. I don't want it to happen, but it's there between him and or Marvin. And these types of shows, someone has to go to jail, prison, or whatever, and somebody got to die. You can't just keep on nobody dying, nobody go to jail. That just don't work like that.
B really might get in. There might be a damn bank safe in that house. He ain't gonna be able to do nothing with it. He ain't gonna get taken out. That's what's gonna happen with him. Because that man might have told him that just for the hell of it.
Yeah.
I don't know why the manager told B Rilla where he keeps his money.
Yeah, that was crazy, Jeremiah. That didn't make sense.
Yeah.
And you told Lou that I had to bail him out of jail before. So why would you tell him that you know, oh, I hate to do it. I hate to be I hate to say that I'm one of those people that don't put money in the banks. Really?
Yeah, like I was like dumb.
Dumb.
They
Yeah.
say he was robbing because he was broke to feed his family.
That's what I'm. Yeah, that's what a lot of people do.
Tell him, okay,
People do robbing or sell drugs to feed their family. How you gonna have hit records and you still living in the ghetto in the project? Yeah, and you know that has happened. The record business is terrible. So
we see.
Nah, she definitely ain't gonna be the biggest death. Nah. Not by far. Who give a damn about her? I mean, I guess the kids do to a certain degree, but I don't see Joyce being the biggest death.
it was so funny comment. I said,
I know. What's the next? I don't know what the next
thing
is coming on.
Dexter said, "I'll burn some toast and eggs in Joyce's honor."
I don't think he's dead. We don't think he's dead yet. If it is, we did say Marvin might have threw him in the furnace, but I doubt it though. He's just saying he's out of town, but for him, how do you know? That's what's making me think he has something to do with it. Anybody else want to add anything?
So Lamar Jackson's in episode 4. Okay, so who he gonna be in? Who y'all say he gonna play? Oh, E-Tone, one of Unique's goons. Okay. Is he probably gonna get taken out though?
Yeah, he gonna get taken out in 2.5 seconds.
Right. He gonna get taken out. What y'all think about Quan and that mullet wig and his jacket? Looked like he was the Matrix.
I think Stefano definitely dying. Quan better die. Somebody better roll him and his fake ass mullet head and his bike over. I'm sick of him.
Right.
If they take out Quan, they gotta make it look like an accident.
Yeah.
And that's
an accident on the
they
freeway.
showed that motorcycle.
Might be a motorcycle accident.
That's what I think.
Yeah, because if they pow him, it's gonna come back at them. So they got to make it look like something happened to his brakes on the bike or something. They got to make it like an accident.
That trench coat gonna be caught up in them tires.
Right.
They're gonna make it where it look like something happened. But yeah, he got to go. Him and his mullet.
Oh, okay. I see what Jeremiah said.
Famous probably caught talking to the feds just like Bodie in The Wire, and they thought he snitched. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's a promo of someone pointing a strap in the back of Famous head. The person who's holding the blank has multiple rings on him, and Marvin does not have that.
They be showing all kinds of stuff.
So then that do y'all think it's Freddie's people that did it?
And man, well, will we actually see famous face? Because if it's the back of a head, that could be any Puerto Rican guy with curly hair. They could just, you know what I'm saying? They could get a stand-in. You know what
No,
I'm
I
saying?
got what you're saying. I
Yeah,
got what
a
you're saying.
stand-in. You know that. Oh, any Puerto Rican guy with curly hair. Are we gonna actually see the face? Like, I think something happened with the actor, and that's why I think we're not gonna see the actor no more for some reason. But then again, they could be playing a game like they did with the unique thing, like you mentioned.
Okay, all in all, this show already shown and why Kanan, because the way he was and is in the process of explaining how Jukebox because who she was.
Yeah, it's showing how Kanan it was in the adult Kanan, and showing why Jukebox became the adult Jukebox.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
we see
that's why it's called Raising Kanan. So he's being raised right now. So
and that's what we like about the show, because we're seeing so much character development with this. And I really believe that they're kind of pacing it at a right pace. It's not, people think it's going too slow for them because they want Juke to change so much. But I want to see everything happen and see why she is the way she is. And we
need right. I don't see why everybody wanted so fast. Like pow pow pow. It's be over with right away. This episode 3, and already I want to see 15 people on the live and all this. I don't understand. So
we're seeing disappointment after disappointment. So I believe it's a build up with her for Juke.
Right, she getting angry. Right, she getting angry. That's why she said she's not gonna sing no more. Singing has did nothing but disappoint her. You can see her. It's gonna happen. And there is a footage. We saw it on a trailer where she does have a hammer in her hand. What's that for? Is we gotta see what that's about.
Yeah.
And One Shot Gaming wants to know, duck sauce or suey sauce?
It's duck sauce for me all day, every day. I just had shrimp and broccoli last night with some duck sauce.
Yeah, duck sauce. Yeah, duck sauce. Yeah. And especially if I got me a good egg roll, I want the duck sauce on it. Yeah. I don't use that mustard. I like the duck sauce.
I wonder why Kanan had a respectable fear of Jukebox. We about to see OJ or QJ. Was it QJ? Yeah, QJ.
Yeah. I think yes. She had to have done something for him to. Yeah. Because. But people have to realize it's not going to be exactly to the T of the OG one, so they might change it up a little bit.
Okay, so Marvin gives her the pow pow after the incident happens in this episode coming up. All right.
They said Jukebox gonna catch.
I'm gonna read y'all the synopsis because everybody's just already.
They said episode 4, Jukebox is gonna get her first body. That's what.
Let me read it. Hold on. I just said I was gonna read. Let me read it. Oh, okay. So it says that in this one it says Unique forms an unlikely alliance in his vendetta against Rock, while she is inches closer to a new drug enterprise. Kanan takes advice from Snaps and Pops, and Jukebox's new friendship leads to a violent encounter. So it might, you gotta keep in mind.
Lord.
Okay, well, finally Brillo and OT and all them get what they want. They want to see her get turned up.
Okay, can I finish now? So what?
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go with this because where they're going in the city, like the village and stuff like that, if it's gonna be some type of incident that happens where somebody's not gonna like seeing her with a woman. It's gonna be some type of it's gonna be some type of like hatred towards her being with women.
Yeah.
So the family lifestyle is all up and through Jukebox. Let's forget about college and singing. Oh yeah, she's about to really turn it up a notch.
Oh yeah, college and singing is done. It's over.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to Jukebox will probably be the last straw that will make her go dark. Of course.
Yeah,
Now,
absolutely.
do y'all remember last season? I thought that it was gonna be Famous try to touch her or something, and she put hands on him.
Yeah.
So now I was, I was wrong about that, but I guess that's gonna happen. Like she's gonna have some type of she's gonna probably be assaulted or something. I don't know.
Yeah, either her or the woman that she with, and maybe
Look, I'm gonna put it up. I'm not gonna say it.
Lord have mercy.
Well, if something happened to her daddy, for sure she will go ham. So everybody care about Lamar Jackson. I don't give a damn if Lamar Jackson show up or not. What is this thing about Lamar Jackson so everybody is caring about?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Look, y'all amping this up for this guy. He probably only gonna have 1 or 2 lines.
Yeah, right. Just you know what I'm saying.
So is Tremont the one that Unique is going to?
I could see that happening because if Rock puts him out of business, and he says that in the coming attraction, because we all looked at that on Friday when we did the first thoughts. I could see that happening. It could be him because they saying it's an unlikely person, and the only unlikely person I could see other than him is Quan.
Yeah.
To take out Tremont?
No, to do that. He said, I read the thing where it says, hold on, let me read it to you again, Inga. It says, Unique forms an unlikely alliance in his vendetta against Rock.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
it's gonna be like, yo, she put you out of business. She put me out of business too. Let's handle our business. You understand? So that's where it possibly could happen. Anybody got
Matthew
else?
said he'll be out talking about Lamar Jackson. He'll be out here faster than the 4 horsemen.
All right.
I can see that happening. As E-Tone is supposed to be no nonsense, violent, ask questions later, etc. and hothead. Yeah, what usually happen to hotheads?
Yeah, he gonna be gone.
He gonna be last long.
Yeah. Now I have to say they've done a better job with, even when they're picking these non-actors to be on Raising Kanan, they've done a better job than when they did on BMF, when they was just grabbing every rapper, every person, and just throwing them in there and couldn't act or anything. So hopefully he'll do all right.
Are y'all tired of seeing the rappers in these shows, or do you
if you can really act, I'm fine with it, but not just gumming there just because you, whether athletes or rappers or whoever, don't just come in there just because of who. No.
Nita, are you tired of seeing the
Well,
rappers?
she had to leave to go get her song.
Okay,
yeah.
All right. So Candy, same question. Are you tired of seeing rappers, or it doesn't bother you one way or the other?
It don't make me never mind.
Oh, look.
It don't bother me.
And Tamika says she doesn't give a damn.
If long as they can add to the story and they're doing good at it, but not just putting random people in there.
Tamika, what's your take on
Right, that about sums it up. I mean, I agree with Inga. If they could act, they ain't got to be throwing all of them in there, all the time. 1 or 2 here and there. If they could actually do something, I don't mind it. Bring some of the old school ones that we know could act. How about that?
Yeah. Oh, RD said I don't like it.
I'm back.
Oh, that was fast.
BMF was definitely doing too much with it.
They was bringing any old back, especially when they put Carisha in there and all them people who can't read, write, spell, talk, or nothing. Like, come on, now, you just put anybody in there. So now, at least that they making sense what they did, just like what they did in OG Power when they brought Kendrick Lamar did a great job when he did his part. You know what I'm saying? At least make it make sense. But
I agree.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll see what's gonna happen. I think that he, I know everybody's saying, oh, I've been hearing it for the last couple of days. Lamar Jackson. Okay, but I don't think he's going to make it long. I don't think he's gonna be in there
I don't
long.
think so either.
Mm-mm.
All right. I got somebody at my door. Do y'all want to add anything else? No? Anybody?
Did we talk about everything?
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so I want y'all to go around and tell everybody what y'all got going on. I'll be right back.
Okay. Inga?
Oh, well, I just did my Raising Kanan review. That's up there. And then we just did Yellow Jackets. Right now, that's all I really got going on is Raising Kanan Yellow Jackets. And I'm gonna try to get out something else. I'm gonna try to do a throwback movie or something. And I just ain't got it together yet, but just keep the notifications on and watch the community tab because I always put something in community tab just to stay engaged with people. So that's about it.
Yeah. All right.
And Candy got everything going on. She's staying
for me, I have a live at 9:30. We're doing Found, season 2, episode 16. Me, Tamika, Monique 69 Ways Johnson, Kira, Lawrence, the Lawrence Report, and Aries. We're doing that today, and then tomorrow, me and EJ. No, I'm sorry, we canceling that, so we'll be doing it next week. Tuesday, Inga. No, Jesus Christ. Tuesday.
I'm about to say what I'm doing.
Tamika and I will be doing Duplicity on Tuesday, and then Wednesday, Tamika and I will be doing Tyler Perry's Beauty in Black. So me and Tamika will be doing back-to-back Tyler Perry conversations. And that's it for this week.
Now, according to Tamika and Nita, they said that movie was not good. I haven't seen it yet, but I'll check it out and then I'll just sit here and laugh. I'm sure it's gonna be something silly.
Definitely a rant coming on. I can tell y'all that it will be a rant with some things that we already knew. If you know, then you knew that this man, that's not,
I'm gonna watch our review. I'm gonna watch our review.
Yeah.
Lord, even Tasha said, "Lord,
we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna definitely talk about it."
Right.
Yeah. So basically, I'm just hopping in the car and riding with the ladies, jumping out, and talking some mess. I don't really got too much of my own stuff going on right now. I'm trying to figure out Love After Lockup, but please subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. Some people have been unsubscribing. Okay, I don't know where y'all going, but
they gonna be back. Always come back.
Okay.
Yeah,
that would happen to me too.
So everybody left they own what they got going on.
No, neither. You got something going on?
Yeah, no. So I'm just on a couple of panels doing Raising Kanan, Yellow Jackets. There's plenty of content up on the channel to watch. I might do some reaction videos this week because it's been a lot going on. I got some things to say. I got some things to say about Jonathan Majors, Megan Good. I have some things to say. So I might pop in, do my makeup, get a little something going on or whatever. But put your notifications on. Please subscribe to the channel and yeah, just ride with us.
I'm gonna be in them comments with Candy and Tamika going they rant about this type of, even though if I ain't seen it yet, I know it's gonna be hilarious. I'm gonna just be in the comments because
I didn't watch
probably going
Tyler Perry thing yet.
I didn't either, but I'm gonna still be in the comments listening because I know they're gonna be going in and it's gonna be funny. Because I don't watch Sisters, but I come in their comments.
Oh yeah, I'll come in there to listen to that too.
Me too, and they be cracking me up. They be cracking me up. So, so it's gonna be fun. And Matthew want to know when I'm doing my cooking video. I've been saying I'm gonna
get that together.
I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out one day.
All right, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna put this one last thing up because I want to know your thoughts about this because I agree. That dead lawyer should be getting way more attention than that has been happening, especially since it's Rock. They gotta come around to this episode coming up. I agree.
Right. I think they will.
Yeah. It's no way because he tried to call him on the phone and she left a voicemail. So eventually she's either gonna keep on trying to call. She's gonna show up at his office or something. She's gonna find out.
Oh yeah.
They're not gonna just let that go. Yeah. Nah.
right.
Yeah,
So
we gonna hear about it. And that's gonna mess things up for her. Cause that lawyer, he was a good lawyer. He was like a like a Johnny Cochran type lawyer. And so he's and he had all the inside track on stuff. So I wonder, yeah. Oh, thank you, Sally. I don't feel good today, but I'm trying to keep it together.
Well, you look good. You look good.
Oh, thank you.
Famous had to tell about Rock and Howard visiting Kanan. You think he said something? They would have been on to him already. Then they would have questioned him about that. Especially Baptiste, the captain. Captain Baptiste would have questioned him.
Yeah, yeah.
Jeremiah, I was thinking about that voicemail that she left for him. I don't know if that's gonna lead to anything, but
yeah.
Well, that's her client, so if they do go back and play it, they can't really say anything like that because it's the attorney
privilege, client privilege,
They can't really say nothing about that. But let me go downstairs and answer my door. I gotta get up out of here. I want to thank y'all for coming out. Thank you, ladies, for coming through. And thank you, DeMarcus. Dale came in late. Jeremiah, the Canadian plug. Stephen Harris, Matthew Williams, Dexter Cumberbatch, RD, One Shot Gaming. Of course, DeMarcus, not Yogers. Yopers. That's it. Yeah, Yopers. I don't know if you subscribe, but please subscribe to our channel. This is my first time seeing you here. So
subscribe to everybody.
Please be sure to subscribe. Everyone's link is in the description. And once again, thank you for coming out, y'all. God bless and have a good night, y'all.
Put me up in that algorithm and holla at your girl.